Hi there, crazy crew. Welcome to my channel, JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick and today we're making an Easter project. Now this is only my prototype. I haven't covered the back or anything because it took me forever to get the instructions correct. And I've put a popper on this, but I'm going to put a Velcro dot on the next one because it's a nightmare to try and close it. You can't close it. So that's another thing I'm going to change, and it's just a little Easter gift for the grandkids. We just give them money and then a little chocolate, not a lot, because they'll get loads as it is. So what do I need? I need my scoreboard for a start. Right, I'm using a piece of Stampin' Up fabulous foil. Let me get the back off it. There we go. That measures 6 1/8 by 5 1/2. Okay, 6 1/8 by 5 1/2. For my back piece, I need a bit that is 7 1/2 by 1 3/4. Then for my insert, I need a bit that is 4 3/8 times 3. And then to cover my back piece, I'm using a bit that is 3 1/2 times 1 3/4. And as you can tell, I'm just using yellow scraps from my scrap box to make this. So, and I'm going to make them all bright breezy colours. And if you hear Pumpkin crying, it's because Jade's left and gone to have dinner with her father, and Pumpkin is not amused at being left behind. Right, so let's start the scoring. Acetate. On the long side, you want to score at, and I'm using the small end of my ball tool because acetate is much harder to score, and I'm going to score at 1 1/4, and I'm going to do it a couple of times, and then 4 3/4. Okay, and that's all. Then on the short side, you want to score at 1/2. And now you have to do 1 13/16. 1 4 8 12. This one. So just find out where you want to go and slide it over to the next notch and score. Okay, then you want to score at 3 5/8. You slide it back in again, by the way, and score at 3 5/8. And then 4 15/16. 4 8 12 16 15 is here. And I'm just going to keep that there and slide it to the next notch and do that. Okay? That's your acetate done. So we'll keep going while we're at it. This is your insert piece, and it is not written down on that one, but it's written down on this one. 4 3/8 times 3. You want to score the long side at 5/8. Oh, sorry, I'm using the wrong end. Go back to the big end. 1 7/8. 2 1/2, and 3 3/4. Short side is 5/8 and 2 3/8. Okay, then you're going to take a tonic. You're going to take, these are the tonic layer in ovals where you get a straight and a scallop turnabout. So you're going to put that in the center of that. It's the second smallest one. and you just want to run that through your machine, which I will do in a second when I finish the scoring. Now the last piece you want to score is the back piece, and it is 7.5 by 1 3/4, and you're going to score at 1 3/8, 4 7/8, and 6 5/16. So 4, 5, slide it to the next, and that's it. That's all your scoring done. As if by magic, I have done my oval, and I'm just now going to burnish all the score lines and glue it, cut it and glue it together. I did put too much pressure on that bit, but I'm not going to sweat it at this stage of the game. Okay, so that's going to be like that. That's going to go in, so I'm cutting that one off, and I don't need both of them. So, sorry, just working out in my mind. This bottom right hand and bottom left hand square, get rid of completely. Not needed, and make sure you remove the score line. Just cut to the left and the right of the score lines. Oh, shut up, pumpkin. Then you want to do the same on this. You want to cut each side, I'll get it out yet. You want to cut each side of the score lines and remove it completely. Okay, which is why I wasn't sweating at that bit there, was a bit too much oomph. And then you just remove them and you do the same on the other side. Okay, and that's really all there is to your wee insert piece. Okay, nice and easy does it. There. There. Right, Jade's back. Pumpkin will shut up. Right, and I used my scallop tag top punch on the end of this. I just centered it. It's a bit small for it, but I just centered it as best I could, and just for a decorative edge. I just wanted a decorative edge. That was all. Right, so that's that bit. Let's glue this bit together. I'm just going to use tape runner for it. It's not those two in, that one down, those two in, that one down. Come on. And then you need glue in the, I'll put a bit of glue actually on the top bit for, get in there. Jade's dog, Pumpkin, definitely has abandonment issues. There's not enough cut off that's why. So she has. Oh my god, if you heard her crying when Jade leaves the house, she thinks somebody had murdered her. Just going to stick a wee bit of glue on there. And that's our wee base, and then you just want to press firmly inside it to make sure it sticks. Okay, and then let that sit aside to dry. because your little bunny will then go in it like that. It's a bunny rabbit. And I'm doing them a nice bright Easter colours to make them pretty. Although I haven't decided about sentiments in that yet. I haven't decided. It's a decision-making process that I haven't reached the final stage of. Right, this is a nightmare. This is really, really strong acetate, really, but you need to be firm with it to get it to go where you want it to. So you do. Just make sure you're level at your tops and your bottoms, and that will help you get the score line in the right place, which is there and there. And give it, you need to give it some welly with your bone folder. So you do to get it to keep its structure. Right, and then it's this one. And the same on the other side. So my hubby has been off work for 10 days and he's going back tonight to night shift, which means even less sleep for me, but even less sleep for him, the critter. I hate night shifts. Right, so one is the bottom and one is the top. Depends what way you want your pattern to run. So we'll make this one the top. So what you want to do is remove the two rectangles on the top and the bottom. Okay, cut off your score lines too. See them? There's a one on each side and there's one on the bottom. Get rid of them. Okay, now this is the top, so we want to remove this piece here and cut to the side. Make sure you cut off your score line. So once again, you're cutting to your left and your right of the score lines, and then remove that completely. Okay, then yes, remove these two rectangles again, and then on the two score lines that you're left, you just want to cut out the score lines. You want to keep this bit and this bit and this bit, but just cut each side of the score line so that there's no score line left, because it helps your box close much easier, especially when you're using acetate, because acetate can be a biatch to work with at times. It's really pretty, so it is, but it's not always easy. But definitely worth the result when you see it in the end. So that one's going in there like that. Okay, now your long bit is going on there like that. So we need red tape. Now, unfortunately, the only red tape I can find in my drawer is like 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to run a double layer along each of these sides and the bottom. Okay. Like that. And one more. I forgot to turn my radio off again. I'm not very good at remembering to turn my radio off. I'm just so used to it being there. And the thing I don't like about red tape is you have to cut the ends off it. You can't just tear it. It kind of does my head in. Right. Okay. I'm just going to stick 3 strips along the bottom here, so I'm just actually going to cut. I can see a little bit of that score line that I don't want. Okay. Right. Last one, thankfully. Okay. Now make sure they're well burnished on. Okay. Get your cookie tool. Carefully. The other thing about this tape is it's so static. Right. This is your top, this is your top. Stick your bit in there. You want it in there and you want the lines level. Just check that you're not going over your score line, which I might be. Okay, and try again. You're just lining up your score line with the cut edges and then fold over and burnish, and then take the other side off. And just repeat it on the other side. Like that. Okay. You also need some yellow tape or red tape even on this bit, because this bit is going to cover that bit. Like that. So, back we go. Like that. One more, we want one more. Okay. So let's take off these bits first. Okay, and just keep your two, make sure you're, don't go over the edges, that's what you need to make sure. And then your bottom comes up. Like that. Okay, and then you want to take a roller and you want to go in there like that. Right, and then this bit will come down over this bit. So we are going to put a Velcro dot on this time. But first we want to cover that back piece up with that one. Okay. I'll get this stuff out again. Not my favourite. It's not very good at working with finicky stuff like this. But needs must. I keep forgetting to order the bigger one, which I must try and remember to get off when I've done this video. Go and order some. This stuff is great for working with my long foam interactive dies. So it is, but not really needed for this. So it's not. A broader one would be much more useful. So get rid of your back. Come on. Okay. There we go. Right, and then your wee thing just slides in there, like that. Isn't it cute? Right, now we need our Velcro dot. So I'm going to use a white one. You could use magnets too, but TJ's lost my magnets. Actually, no, I know where they are now. They're stuck to the mirror. They're stuck to the mirror in the living room. I'm going to put it there where you can't, as close to that. No. There we go. Oh, come on, stick. And then you just give it a good firm press once you separated it, and that should be you. Now, what are we going to do for decoration? Right, I found this little chicky die in my stash, and a little happy Easter. Oh no, I can't do that in yellow because I'll need a different colour for I want to put it on there. So I need purple or gold, I think. Oops, sorry please. Okay, why is that not cut out right? Cut it. Okay. do the hokey pokey. I did a wee bit of a, and then I want to put you on there like that. Get rid of your I'm trying to repair that wee bit of a ripped, I mean. Okay. Have we got a wee few mini dimensionals maybe? Got it. And we're just going to stick him on the front like that. I don't know if his legs would stick down or not, but we'll give it a go. My cloth. There. Okay. Right. I need a scrap of purple. There you go. That should work. Keep it shouting at the rugby. I was away watching rugby last night down in Belfast. Now he's sitting watching it on TV. A different game, I hope. That's not cut right. Let's try it again. And see if we can get a better impression. We'll just go front and back, just to give it as much oomph, as much welly as we can. There, we're getting somewhere now. Right, do the hokey pokey, poke out the holies. Come on, that one won't come out. Right, let's see if we get this one out. Right, I'm going to do this. See if I can stick it on with this. Right, and you just want to put it there. Oops. Preferably. No, that glue's not working. Okay, back to the drawing board. Let's give this a go. There. Now let's see if we're cooking on gas. Hee hee. Give it a good firm press on the opposite side. Look, that bloody thing come off. I'm not having much luck with this at the minute. Let's hope that works. Anyway, never worry. You get the idea. It's because I took it off and on again. So, there we go. That is our little Easter bunny box for the grandkids. I hope you like it. If you do, give me a thumbs up. If you would subscribe, that would be awesome. And if you would come back for more, that would be amazing. So, till next time, Jackie out.